The greatest movie of all time. Some might say The Godfather. Some might say Shawshank Redemption. Some might say The Hangover. The Hangover. The f***. But there have been talks. There have been things that my ear has caught. Information that a movie that has come out 2 days ago is one of the greatest movies ever made. The greatest movie a director that has been deemed one of the greatest directors has ever made. And today we are going to see if that's true. Now my goal here is for you to understand by the end of the video if this movie is really what it's deemed to be. Now one battle after another. Paul Thomas Anderson is one of my favorite directors. I think he is one of the greatest directors of all time, okay? And this movie, of course, it didn't disappoint. The acting in this movie was incredible. It truly was incredible. The jokes, the comedy, it was very, very witty. It was very different. It was very clever and it was funny. The characters were very well written, okay? The movie starts off fast-paced. You don't really kind of understand what's going on at the most part. But then comes the second part of the movie, the second act. That's the kind of the movie's high note, in my opinion. Everything's very suspenseful. Everything's very intense. Everything's very funny. And you start to put the puzzle pieces together in the second part of the movie. Now the ending of the movie, I was a little disappointed by the ending because I was hoping for this big ending, this grand finale, this ending that leaves me walking out the cinema with this wow feeling, like wow, like that was a very, very good movie. And I didn't get that. I didn't get that movie. I didn't get that wow effect. Like watching Oppenheimer, I left the cinema and I was like, wow, like that was a fucking movie because the ending was so good. Now, okay, I know I'm negative, okay? I'm negative, oh, blah, blah, blah. You're just trying to say shit because you're trying to be different, blah, blah, blah. No, this is my opinion. And as you guys know, my opinion is always right. So let me talk about the good stuff because there's way more good stuff about the movie than there is bad. The movie was shot very well. I feel like it was going back and forth from being aesthetic and then being kind of this action. It gave off like an action movie vibe 1 minute, then the other minute felt like really aesthetic and very, very well shot. Colors, I really liked the colors. It was like a shot on film, but at the same time it felt like it was shot digitally. I'm pretty sure it was shot digitally, bro. I cannot fucking say words anymore. I mean, the acting, DiCaprio, bro, amazing. Everyone was amazing in this movie. Like Sean Penn, fucking his character was fucking weird, but he acted very, very well. I've never seen Sean Penn do such a character. Maybe I've just not seen enough Sean Penn movies, but that was a weird ass character, bro. Again, the humor, amazing humor, very well written. Characters were very, very different from each other, which means they were very, very well written. If someone asked you about the movie, you could easily tell, oh, this character was like this, he was weird. Oh, DiCaprio, he was a stoner, he was this. You could easily differentiate the characters from their personality, right? This movie didn't feel like 3 hours long. It felt like an hour and 30 minutes at best. It's been a long time where I've gone to the cinema and not watched the time and like waiting for the movie to end because I don't know, I have this thing like halfway through the movie I keep watching the clock, like because maybe I'm a little bit uninterested in the movie, maybe the movie isn't that good. But with this movie that didn't happen. The movie went by very, very fast. It was very suspenseful, it was very intense, it was very well paced, okay? It was a fucking great movie. Don't get me wrong. The story was unpredictable as hell. You didn't know nothing. Like, me and my girl went to watch it. We're always like whispering like, oh, now this is going to happen. Oh, now this is going to happen. But that shit didn't happen. You can easily predict what's going to happen next. Oh, you know, the man is looking for his girl and now he's on this mountain and someone's walking behind him and oh, you could easily tell that's the girl, right? In this movie, you didn't know shit. You didn't know what the fuck's going to happen, okay? And of course, Paul Thomas Anderson, fucking insane director. Like, him and Nolan and Tarantino have never made a bad movie. You know, I feel like Scorsese has made not so great movies. I feel like who else? Maybe Fincher hasn't made a bad movie as well. But saying all that, you know, I wouldn't say this is his best movie. I feel like it's top 3, maybe top 2. I haven't really given this much thought, but it's definitely top 3, okay? Definitely top 3, but I wouldn't say it's his best. It's tied between Boogie Nights and One Battle After Another. I feel like they're tied. Because in my opinion, There Will Be Blood is his best movie, and it will stay his best movie. I feel like this movie wasn't better than There Will Be Blood. It was very close. It's very close, okay? But I think it's closer to Boogie Nights than it is to There Will Be Blood. And the reason I say it, because I feel like it had potential to be, in my opinion, his best movie. But, you know, like I said before, it didn't leave that wow effect on me. I left the cinema, I don't know, it didn't leave me with that feeling that I was hoping. It didn't leave me with the feeling that, oh, this was one of the greatest movies I have seen on cinema. Oppenheimer left me that. So that's why I wouldn't even say it's the best movie of the 2020s. Overall, I would give this movie out of 10 a 8.3. Now this might be too low for you, this might be too high for you, I don't really give a fuck because this is my opinion and my opinion is always right. Thank you guys for watching, subscribe, like the video, go watch this video as well. It's very good because it was made by me. Goodbye.